Future trends in global economics. The global economic landscape is in a state of rapid transformation, driven by technological innovations, shifting economic powers, and evolving governance structures. As we move further into the 21st century, economies worldwide are grappling with the implications of artificial intelligence, AI, automation, and blockchain technologies. These advancements are disrupting traditional industries and labor markets, while also offering unprecedented opportunities for growth and efficiency. Concurrently, global economic governance is adapting to new realities, with international organizations like the United Nations, UN, World Trade Organization (WTO), and International Monetary Fund (IMF) playing pivotal roles. This essay explores future trends in global economics, focusing on technological innovations and economic disruption, the impact of AI, automation, and blockchain, and the evolving role of international organizations and global trade agreements. 1. Technological innovations and economic disruption. Technological innovation has always been a catalyst for economic change, but the current pace and scale of advancements are unprecedented. Emerging technologies are reshaping industries, altering consumer behaviors, and redefining competitive advantages. Digital transformation of industries. Manufacturing. The advent of Industry 4.0 integrates IT devices, robotics, and AI to create smart factories. This leads to increased productivity, reduced costs, and customization of products. Healthcare. Telemedicine, wearable devices, and AI-driven diagnostics are revolutionizing patient care and medical research. Finance. Fintech innovations like mobile payments, online lending platforms, and cryptocurrency are disrupting traditional banking models. Economic disruption and labor markets. Job displacement. Automation threatens routine and manual jobs, raising concerns about unemployment and wage stagnation. Skill shifts. There's a growing demand for digital literacy and advanced technical skills, necessitating significant investments in education and training. Gig economy. Platforms like Uber and Airbnb have popularized freelance and contract work, challenging traditional employment models and labor regulations. Opportunities and challenges. Productivity gains. Automation and AI can lead to significant productivity improvements and economic growth. Income inequality. Without proper policies, technological advances may exacerbate income disparities between high-skilled and low-skilled workers. Regulatory frameworks. Governments face the challenge of creating regulations that protect workers and consumers without stifling innovation. 2. Artificial intelligence, automation, and blockchain. Artificial intelligence and automation, AI, and automation are at the forefront of technological disruption, impacting virtually every sector of the economy. Enhanced decision-making. AI algorithms analyze vast amounts of data to provide insights and predictions, improving decision-making in business and government. Autonomous systems. From self-driving cars to automated customer service bots, autonomous systems are becoming more prevalent. Healthcare innovations. AI aids in early disease detection, personalized medicine, and efficient healthcare delivery. Implications for the workforce. Reskilling needs. Workers need to adapt to changing job requirements, emphasizing creativity, problem-solving, and emotional intelligence. Education reform. Educational institutions must update curricula to include AI and digital skills training. Social safety nets. Governments may need to consider policies like universal basic income to support those displaced by automation. Blockchain technology. Blockchain offers a decentralized and secure method of recording transactions, with implications beyond cryptocurrency. Financial services blockchain enables faster, more secure transactions, reducing the need for intermediaries and lowering costs. Supply chain transparency. It enhances traceability of products, helping to verify authenticity and ethical sourcing. Smart contracts. Automated contracts execute when predefined conditions are met, streamlining complex transactions. Challenges and considerations. Scalability. Current blockchain networks face limitations in transaction speed and volume. Regulatory uncertainty. Lack of clear regulations hinders widespread adoption and raises concerns about security and fraud. Environmental impact. Cryptocurrency mining consumes significant energy, prompting a search for more sustainable solutions. 3. Global economic governance. The shift in economic power and the rise of global challenges necessitate a reevaluation of global economic governance. Changing economic power dynamics. Emerging economies. Countries like China, India, and Brazil are increasing their influence on the global stage, affecting trade, investment, and governance structures. Multipolar world order. The traditional dominance of Western economies is giving way to a more distributed global power structure. Global challenges requiring cooperation. Climate change. Economic policies must incorporate sustainability to address environmental crises. Pandemics. The COVID-19 pandemic highlighted the need for coordinated economic responses to global health emergencies. Cybersecurity threats. Protecting global financial systems from cyber attacks requires international collaboration. Reforming global institutions. Inclusivity. There's a push for global institutions to better represent the interests of developing nations. Effectiveness. Institutions must adapt to address non-traditional economic challenges, such as digital currencies and data governance. Legitimacy. Enhancing transparency and accountability is essential to maintain trust in global governance structures. 4. Role of international organizations and global trade agreements. International organizations and trade agreements are pivotal in shaping global economic policies and practices. United Nations UN Sustainable Development Goals (SDGs). The UN's 17 SDGs provide a roadmap for addressing global issues, integrating economic growth with social and environmental objectives. Climate action. The UN facilitates international agreements, like the Paris Agreement, to combat climate change. Peace and security. Stability provided by UN peacekeeping efforts creates a conducive environment for economic development. World Trade Organization (WTO). Trade rules enforcement. The WTO oversees global trade rules, aiming to ensure fair competition and resolve disputes. Negotiation forum. It provides a platform for negotiating trade agreements and addressing trade barriers. Current challenges. The rise of protectionism and unilateral trade actions threaten the effectiveness of the WTO. International Monetary Fund (IMF). Financial surveillance. The IMF monitors global economic trends to prevent financial crises. Lending and support. It provides financial assistance and policy advice to countries facing economic difficulties. Calls for reform. Critics argue for increased representation of emerging economies and better mechanisms to address capital flow volatility. Global trade agreements. Regional agreements. RCEPs like the European Union (EU) and the Association of Southeast Asian Nations (ASEAN) facilitate regional economic integration. Mega-regional deals. Agreements like the Regional Comprehensive Economic Partnership (RCEP) aim to harmonize trade standards across large markets. Evolving trade issues. Modern agreements address digital trade, intellectual property, and environmental standards. Impact on global economics. Trade liberalization vs. protectionism. The tension between opening markets and protecting domestic industries influences global economic policies. Supply chain resilience. Trade agreements increasingly focus on diversifying and securing supply chains, especially after disruptions like the COVID-19 pandemic. Digital economy regulations. Harmonizing regulations on data flows, digital services, and e-commerce is becoming a central aspect of trade negotiations. Conclusion: the future of global economics is being shaped by transformative technological innovations and significant shifts in global governance. Artificial intelligence, automation, and blockchain technologies offer vast potential for economic growth and efficiency, but also pose challenges related to employment, regulation, and inequality. The evolving role of international organizations and the complexity of global trade agreements reflect the need for cooperative solutions to transnational issues. Addressing these challenges requires adaptive policies, investment in human capital, and robust international cooperation. As economies navigate these trends, the focus must be on creating inclusive and sustainable growth that benefits all stakeholders in the global community.